Folks, we continue to track the latest on our tropical depression. That's what it is right now. Tropical depression Harvey sitting out in the Gulf of Mexico and working its way eventually off toward the northwest. Now, if we can switch over to Max 1, we can show you this a little bit better and what we're talking about with this. There you see it. Tropical storm watch in effect from down in Mexico all the way up to Port Mansfield. So that includes the coast of the valley, South Padre Island, Arroyo City, Port Mansfield, of course, Port Isabel. A tropical storm watch means tropical storm conditions are possible within the next 48 hours. So for everybody along the coast, you need to start thinking that tropical storm conditions, winds 39 to probably maybe 50 miles an hour, perhaps stronger, are possible between now and the end of the week. Probably not today, probably not tomorrow, but by the time we get to tomorrow night and Friday, that possibility is there. And then north of Port Mansfield, from this point northward, it's a hurricane watch, which means hurricane conditions are possible from Port Mansfield all the way up to San Luis Pass. And then north of that, it's a tropical storm watch again. So you can see the area of concern is the entire Texas coast, almost, except the extreme southeast portion, but it does include our coast here. Now here's the latest on Tropical Depression Harvey at 21.6 and 92.6. The winds are 35 miles per hour. It's moving to the northwest right now at 2. That's it. 2 miles per hour. That's one of the problems. Until this thing starts moving, it's really difficult to say where it's going to end up because you got to see some movement first. And the steering currents are not really helping all that much. But let's watch what the Hurricane Center's official forecast is. Now, keep in mind that even though we got an icon going up the middle of this window, this entire window is where this thing could be. And a lot of storms, about 30% of them, actually go outside the window. To just give you an idea, though. So by tomorrow afternoon, we have a tropical storm. By the time we get to Friday morning, 1 a.m., you've got 60-mile-per-hour winds. If that doesn't get your attention, I don't know what will. A window like that? Let's go forward from there. This is now Friday at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. That's not a hurricane, but that's close. 70-mile-per-hour winds, and the coast of the valley is in the window. And that just means you really need to pay attention to this. But you notice the window also goes way out here. There's a chance it could be out there as well. Just that center line is just to create that window. Now, after that, wherever it ends up, it's going to stop. It's just going to stall. That's going to become a major rain event. You may remember Allison that caused so many problems in Houston a few years ago. Someplace on the Texas coast may see an Allison type situation with this. We don't think it'll be here. We think it's more likely to be north of us, but still Allison created 30 inches of rain in the Houston area in just a couple of days over the course of 3 or 4 days, causing tremendous flooding. This is what it looks like on satellite. And if we watch the models, you know, they've nudged a little bit back to the southwest. There's a lot of reasons for that, but they've nudged southwestward over the last 24 hours. Remember, yesterday they were pointing more toward Houston, and that's why you have to watch this every day. And then the models, look, they just go everywhere. They get it here, and they don't know what to do with it because all the steering currents go away, and it stalls. Now, this is radar. That was radar. Now, this is your future track. I want to show you this because it shows that tomorrow starts quiet, but as the day goes on, a few showers, even a couple of thunderstorms show up. You go into Friday, and it gets a little more interesting. You see some pretty good rain showing up across the valley. Rain chances will be on the rise as we go through the week. So for tonight, here's what we expect. Partly cloudy with an isolated shower, nothing more than that, probably about 76 for a low. Then tomorrow back up to 95, but the rain chance increases as we go through the day. Northeasterly winds, but boy, 30 to 50% chance. And then tomorrow night into Friday is when it's most likely. Here we go, the next 7 days, and we bring temperatures down, bring the rain chances up. I think the rain lingers into Saturday. It may not be an all-day rain event unless that pass shifts a little bit farther to the south. It's a possibility. Still leftover stuff Sunday, maybe even spotty showers on Monday. By the middle of next week, hopefully we'll dry things out across Texas. That's the latest in your updated First Warn 5 forecast.